Talking about random shit, part 10, an actual episode this time. Well, the Andrew Tate stuff. The Andrew Tate lawsuits and court and shit. Come to find out, there's Andrew Tate out here dry snitching on himself. But I kind of when I found that out, I was like, I kind of knew that was going to happen. People who believe they're untouchable usually get touched eventually. Because the world has a way of making sure everyone gets touched at least once. At least once in their life, they get touched. You believe you're untouchable. Believe you're a god amongst men. And all this shit. And then you get touched. By your own accord. It wasn't no bullshit or somebody set him up. Nope. Just him talking. Him talking too damn much. Cost him his shit. All it took was him talking too goddamn much. That's all it took was him talking too goddamn much. I didn't even care for him. I didn't even pay attention to this shit. And then I'm watching Alvin Preach's little video on the shit, and I'm like, damn, he snitched on himself? No. Okay, now it makes sense. No wonder why your ass got locked up. You snitching on yourself. It's like being a criminal and talking about killing people. And then it's like, wait a minute. You said at March 20th, this nigga was killed. And you said you killed his ass at that same date and time. Easy. Got his ass. Dry snitching. That's all it is. Niggas need to stop snitching on themselves. Actually, I support snitching. Snitch on yourselves and snitch on everyone else. Snitch on everybody else and yourself. Go for it. I'm with it. I'm with that. Go for it. Snitch on yourselves. I was actually shocked when I heard that he snitched on himself. I thought someone else snitched on him, like a whistleblower. It wasn't a whistleblower. It was literally just he opened his mouth too much. He opened his mouth too big. Wound up fucking him. His mouth got him in trouble. Just like when your mama say, your mouth will get you in trouble. Your mouth will get you in trouble. That's what your mama would say. Your mama would let you tell your ass, your mouth will get you in trouble. You better watch your mouth. Your mouth will get you in trouble. And guess what? This whole Andrew Tate bullshit happened because his mouth. If he wanted to be this little fucking pimp and pimp out bitches, he should have just been quiet about pimping out bitches. But no, he wanted to talk about it. He wanted to get all men to pimp out bitches. And then guess what? Evading taxes. Tax evasion. It be like that. That's your fault. Ain't no one else's fault. You chose to break that law. No one else told you to do that shit. And then snitch on yourself. You have all the money in the world. Fuck you need to snitch on yourself for. Shit. You don't see Donald Trump doing that shit. You don't see him going out saying, oh yeah, this is how I made my money. This is how I made my money. I went and I evaded taxes. You don't see Trump talking about evading taxes and shit like, nah. It caught up to his ass. All that shit caught up to him. It caught up. One thing my mom always told me, or said to me, what you do to people and how you treat others will always come back around and get you. Always. So when you treat everyone else like fucking hell, you better expect hell to come back around and say, hey, yo, it's your turn to catch some of this. You know what I mean? You want to be an ass? Well, the world's going to be an ass to you back. So he made enemies too fucking fast. He wanted to be big dick bravado. He got a code of fucking, they call people who support, in his fan base, they call people who support women or whatever simps. So you got these dudes who simping for this dude, out here dead ass screaming, how dare you and shit. Like, nigga, he fucked up. He the one said the shit. I ain't tell him, I ain't coerce him to say the shit he said. He felt all the confidence in the world. You wanna know why? Because he had all the pride. He had pride, he had everything. You wanna know why? Because he felt untouchable. He felt this untouchable feeling. He had this feeling of untouchableness, that he could not be touched by nobody. No normal man or woman could touch this man. He's a god. And these fucking jackasses give him this perception. Y'all gave him that perception. When y'all see him kiss the ground he walk on, you gave him a perception that he's a god. And when he got that god perception, he just told everyone his business. When he had no business doing that shit. He felt like a god and couldn't be touched. He got touched. This is him getting touched now. Now he's gonna be more cautious about the fuck he say now, because he know people want his ass gone. Whether he's telling the truth or not, who cares? Who fucking cares whether or not he's telling the truth or not? Who cares? It don't matter. People don't fucking like you. I could be an asshole and be wrong, and people want me gone. You know what I mean? So it doesn't really matter whether or not he's right or wrong. It just matters the fact that you're making enemies fast. You're making enemies too fast for you to actually. He even said it himself. He fucking said I shouldn't have been so combative as when I first started off. He even said this shit. He said, yo, I shouldn't have been combative as fuck as I was. If I wasn't as combative, I'd be on fucking YouTube still. He actually wished he was less combative as he was. He came out swinging. And guess what? Everyone else came out swinging with him. And guess what? His ass off the platforms. He's on alternative platforms. I don't give a fuck enough to, write a fucking account for to watch his shit, because I don't care enough for him to do it, I wasn't a fan of his shit. I never cared for Andrew Tate. I lived practically my entire life without an Andrew Tate in my life. Why do I need to have it again? I just see him as a rich asshole prick who thinks he's better than everybody because he has a car. But if I put a bullet in his skull, he ain't that much of a better person because his ass dead, All it takes is one bullet and your ass gone, So I don't put no one above me, because all it takes is one bullet and your ass gone. Shit, 50 Cent got 9 of them bitches in his ass and he survived the shit. Nah, if anyone to say that nigga was a god or some shit, it'd be 50 Cent. He took 8 or 9 shots to the body, get shot the fuck up and in his face, and still living and still kicking to this day. That's a god, like, nigga. That's a nigga you can say that's a god. Not no damn Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate, he got arrested. He didn't get shot the fuck up. He ain't get shot the fuck up like that. He ain't make a song saying he got hit like I got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing. He ain't got that. He got the opposite of that, actually. You hit him once, he cries. You hit him once, he crying. He whining about how unfair he being treated and shit. He get hit once, he cries. Fuck it. That's Andrew Tate for you. That's the whole Andrew Tate shit. Really. Not much to talk about on that shit. It just, he snitched on himself. He thought he was God, and it backfired. When people have this sense of pride and this whole sensing of pride and all this stuff, pride cometh before a fall. It always comes. That's why they tell you to be humble, to always humble yourself, to always be a humble person, because you don't do that shit, you'll just be Andrew Tate right now. You'll just be another Andrew Tate. You'll be the same. You'll be Adolf Hitler. Nigga thought he was a god. He can choose who lives and who dies. Guess what? He's gone too. Or he's still alive. Who knows? No one knows whether or not Hitler's still alive or not. I don't know either. And it's an interesting idea that he's still alive, but it's not like he got power. Fuck. It's not like he got power. So it's not like he's not much of a worry as much as the damn Proud Boy shit and the whole conservative party out here becoming militarized and shit, But that's their problem, I'm being part of that political shit. I think the shit's stupid. We don't benefit. To all the people who fucking sit here and got guns and shit, you don't get no benefit. The fucking Republicans don't care for you. The Democrats don't care about you. None of these people care about you in the slightest. If you die, they don't give a fuck. You're just a cog in their wheel for whatever agenda they got going. No matter who it is. It could be the liberals. It could be it could be the Republicans. It doesn't matter. Someone's wheel and cog is going to be rolling, and it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter. As long as their wheel and cog is moving, it doesn't matter. It could be liberals. It could be conservatives. It doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, it's for them. It ain't for you. The way they're making the world is for themselves, not for you. That's the point of it. It's for those people, for the rich. Because you could tell how they don't tax the rich like that. Damn it, the conservatives are heavy set about complaining about the wealthy. But actually, the Democrats actually like that. Actually, never mind. I rephrase. The Democrats are heavily about tax the rich. But when it comes down to policy, nobody really want to touch the rich people. Because that's the one that pay their salaries. The rich people are the ones that give the money. So, can't touch them. They give me money. So, it's like you have a boss. You can't shit on the boss. You can't shit on the boss. He gives you a paycheck. You can't shit on the boss. He gives you a paycheck. You shit on bus, your paycheck gone. So I'm ending this here. Love y'all. Thank you for watching and shit. See you in the next episode.